One of the things I love most about Terraria is the variety each playthrough has. Randomly generated worlds, 4 different classes to play, countless different ways to build NPC houses, all that sort of thing. But, more than anything, I love all the different weapons to mess around with. There are hundreds of different weapons in the game, and all of them are tons of fun to use. Almost every weapon feels totally unique from every other weapon, and they all have at least a few reasons to use them, well, for the most part. But with so many weapons, it can be difficult to choose just one favorite weapon. The one that stands out above all the rest, that you feel a gravitation towards, regardless of what class you're playing. For some, it's something standard, like the Terrorblade, Waterbow, or Daedalus Stormbow. Or it could be something a bit more niche, like the Book of Skulls, Glorified Shotbow, or the KO Cannon. And my personal favorite weapon, and the reason I'm making this video, falls into that second category. My favorite weapon in Terraria is a weird one that's easily overlooked, but is so useful and so much fun, that I feel the need to spread the word about its true power. So without further ado, the Snowball Cannon. The Snowball Cannon is a weapon that's found deep in the depths of the underground tundra. It's found in ice chests, meaning it can be obtained as early as pre-boss if you're lucky, which is where its main utility comes in. The Snowball Cannon serves as a good reward for being brave enough to explore the tundra in such an unprepared state, especially considering the tundra is far less treacherous than some of the alternatives you could be checking out pre-boss. What makes the Snowball Cannon stand out from all the others around this time is what it offers in comparison. The weapon manages to avoid almost all of the things that make pre-boss weapons weaker than their later counterparts. It's one of very few auto-fire weapons at this point in the game. It uses its own ammo, so it won't be fighting with the musket or bows for ammo. And the snowballs it fires are laughably easy to get. But even with that, the Snowball Cannon's combat prowess is ridiculously good for this point in the game. Compared to other weapons you can get within an hour of starting the game, the Snowball Cannon do some real mean damage. The weapon has a nice damage stat already, and uses snowballs as ammo, which have some pretty solid damage for consumable ammo. But that aside for a second, the weapon has some really solid knockback for its point, which can be super helpful for keeping away strong melee enemies, like the Vikings you'll find in the tundra. Anyways, the weapon averages out at about 18 damage a shot, without accessories or armor. It fires at a really nice rate, the projectiles are fast, and again, it has auto fire. All these factors combine into making the weapon one of the best damage dealers you can get your hands on pre-boss. The thing can absolutely shred through Eye of Cthulhu, Queen Bee, Deer Clops, and can even do a number on Skeletron, though after that you'll probably want an upgrade. Still, a weapon that can carry you that far from the start of the game is really damn solid. It's a shame it's so overlooked. But my favorite thing about the Snowball Cannon is just how unique it is. I mentioned earlier that every Terraria weapon stands out from the competition at least a little bit, and the Snowball Cannon feels like a perfect example of that. Snowballs are the only item in the game that functions as both a weapon and ammo, and the Snowball Cannon is the only item to make use of these. While there are a lot of weapons themed around ice, the Snowball Cannon is one of only 4 themed around its fluffier counterpart. The only weapon that really feels like the Snowball Cannon is the Sand Gun. They're both pre-boss weapons that are themed around a certain biome, and fire blocks from that biome, more or less. They both have auto-fire, some insanely good damage for the time you get them, and they're both really damn fun to use. That's really all there is to the weapon. The Snowball Cannon may not be the flashiest weapon, nor the most powerful, but it doesn't need to be. It's a simple and strong weapon that really stands out. If you haven't done so already, you should give it a try the next time you play through the game. You might get more of a kick out of it than you think. Anyways, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, and all feedback is greatly appreciated, as I aim to make my videos the best they can be. If you haven't, maybe subscribe as well, out of the goodness of your heart. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.